Our brains can only think about one thing at a time. Multitasking is just thinking about a lot of one things in a row. I'm talking to you right now. Whoops, I'm on my phone right now. Oh, I'm drinking my tea right now. I'm looking at my activity organizer. I'm doing each one of those things in a single moment. It might seem that I'm multitasking, doing them all together, but I'm doing each one of those as a single moment. And of course, there is research. And the research suggests that this idea of switching tasks makes it very difficult for your brain to refocus. So that's context switching, switching tasks and multiple times. This is where the research kind of is not sure, but it can vary. When you do this, there's a lag period in your brain. And the lag period can last a few minutes. It can last all the way up to 20 minutes to a half hour, depending on kind of what you're reading. So this lag period is the period in which you change an activity. Let's say you're sitting at your desk going through financials metrics for the month, and you now have a new patient. All right. So you're doing this task. You have a new patient. You do a little bit of treatment. Then they kind of move on to the next thing. And then you go back to the task. There is a period that your brain has to readjust to get back into what we call the state of flow or flow state. I love using the word the zone. I play basketball still, sports fan. Steph Curry sometimes is just in the zone. The dude just can throw up anything. And the more we can kind of create the advantage for us to be in the zone, the more creativity and the things flow, the more we get done, the deeper it gets done, and just the more great stuff that's happened. Versus not being in the zone or a flow state, things are difficult. You never move forward. You never get things going. So, and there's a lot of research around this in performance and stuff like that. I know, what's that energy drink? The Bull, whatever, Red Bull. They do a lot of research around this. I know Google does a lot, and some of these other bigger companies in this idea of performance. So what does it have to do with us? We spend a lot of time transitioning from task to task to task in a normal day because we have a lot on our plate. We have a million priorities. Remember, the word priority should be not plural if it's a real priority. And we're doing so many different things one after another. And we waste a lot of time actually getting into that deep creative thinking flow.